Hey guys, it's Tory from Body Rare Fitness again, and today we have a full body workout for week 2 of our posture challenge. So, you're not going to need any equipment today, it's just you and the mat, so go ahead and grab that and get ready. Before we get started, let's go ahead and do our posture check. So, making sure that your low back isn't too curved or too flat, you want a nice neutral position, tucking in the rib cage, using those upper abs. I know it feels like you're slouching, but you're not. Shoulders are back and head is back, ear in line with the shoulder, and keep that posture for the rest of the workout and you will be good. 35 seconds on and 25 seconds off, and it's going to be about 25-ish minutes. So let's go ahead and get on with our workout. Just going to press the button really quick. Okay, so our first thing is going to be standing. Lock the fingers together. You're going to curve forward through the spine, stack it up, and then open, 2, 3, and then again. Curve it through, fascial protraction and retraction. 3, 2, 1, and again. By the way, I have my phone nearby because I cannot memorize workouts. And if I try to, I will be throwing some random stuff at you. 1, 2, 3, and release. Again, curve it forward, and we go for a 1, 2, 3, and release. Nice. Let's just do our body bounce here. So bouncing, letting your heels kind of drop into the floor and letting your shoulders bounce as well. You might even feel your organs all up inside bouncing as well. But your fascia, which holds your posture in place, it's all the connective tissue, it loves to bounce. That's how it gets hydrated. Or there are multiple ways for it to get hydrated, but bouncing is one of them. All right, we're gonna do some spinal swings. So, do you feel nice and refreshed after that? Did you feel that difference after the bounce? There's a lot of nerves, or there are a lot of nerves in fascia. So once you work on it, you'll feel your body in ways that you never have before, which is pretty amazing. Okay, so just still rotating through. We're gonna add some feet into this. So just walking down the street, keep your knees in line with the second toes as much as possible. Beautiful. Keep it up. Letting your body twist on top of your hips. Okay, now we're gonna do some Frankenstein. So opposite foot to opposite hand. Yes, and switch. Beautiful, we're We're lengthening those hamstrings right, or in a very dynamic way. Good. Whew. All right, now we're gonna do some hip swings. So you're in parallel position, a little bit wider than hips distance apart. You're gonna bounce your knees up and down, side to side, and the hips will swing side to side like a pendulum. There we go, just keep going. I know it's awkward, it looks weird, but it's great for your hips. All right, now we're turning in the knees, which is even more awkward. Here we go, bounce. Yes, so what we're doing is loosening up and hydrating all the fascia inside your hips, just so you have a great range of motion in your pelvis. Here we go. Now we're gonna turn out the toes to the side, same thing. Yep, this one is probably the easiest since we have more range from side to side. All right, now we're gonna do some mermaids, but just standing. So arms out to the side. We're gonna tilt to the side and curve all the way up and over, and then bring it back up. And again, curve the other way. Nice, and stacking up the spine. Up and over. So make sure your hips aren't doing anything. It's just the upper body bending on top of your pelvis. Beautiful. And up and over, stretch. Nice. Now we're gonna add to this, okay? So we're gonna turn or bend to one side. Now bend the knees and fold your body over, kind of circling your body to the front. Do a little swing here from side to side to lengthen out that fascia, and then bring your other arm up to create a full circle, so you're back up to standing straight. Yeah, that might be a little bit complicated, but we're gonna go the opposite way. Curve through the spine, hang there at the bottom. Relax, swing it out. Fascia also loves to swing, by the way. And then we're gonna curve the other way that we did not just come from, and standing back up. Let's go again. That arm is gonna go to the same side. Keep the abs engaged. Hold Let your body swing side to side. Yep. Yes, another weird move here that I make you guys do. Now come on to the other side and back up. One more time this way. Curve forward. Hang and swing, hang and swing. Should feel really good. Yep. All right, now we go over to the other side and come on up. Let's do some really quick twisting of the spine. So we go 1, 2, 3, and center. Other way, 1, 2, 3, and center. Let's go 2 more on each side, or 1 more on each side. Yes, and last one each side. All right, nice. And we're gonna take it down to the mat and do our actual exercises. So, let's see what we have. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart this. Okay. All right, so our first move, sorry, we're gonna be a little bit late on this first one, but we're gonna be on your back. Your arms are in front of you. We're flexing forward, and we're going side to side. Beautiful. So this is our fascial ab prep. We love doing this. It's great because it gets your obliques as well as your deep core and rectus abdominis, which is your whole entire core. Just keep going here. Nice. Really squeeze on purpose, making sure you're not cheating through this movement. All right, relax for a second. Actually, just do a couple more, just because I was a little bit late. All right, I think that's good. All right, now our next one is gonna be breaststroke with our salutes. So you're on your stomach. On your stomach, fingertips underneath the forehead, and you're gonna lift up and do a nice extension of the arms. Bring it back down. Okay, ready? We lift up, we extend, bring the fingers in and lower the chest. Lift, extend, bring the fingers in and lower. Again, extend. In and lower. Squeeze those abs. Whew. Yep, everything should be working here. Make sure you feel it in the upper back. Get those shoulders engaged behind you. This is so intense. Lift, extend. Whew. Keep your neck looking straight down on the floor. We don't want to overextend the neck here because that is not good posture. Let's fold in the child's pose position and curve through the spine. Nice. Our next one is going to be our fascial hip lift. Okay. So, if you've done my videos before, you probably have done this move as well, but it's one of my favorites. You're on your back. We're widening the feet, open up the knees, and then whenever the timer says, we're going to start lifting. Lift your butt up, close, and lower. Open, lift, close, and lower. It gets your hips moving from all angles. And especially since we did that warm up with the hip swings in the turn out, turn in, and parallel, we should be nice and mobile here so that your butt can fire from all angles too. Open, lift, close, and lower. Make sure that as you lift your hips, it's the butt and the abs are held in. Open, lift, squeeze, and lower. Open, lift, maintaining that neutral position of the spine. Okay, now we're gonna do our roll-ups. So this one, if you cannot get yourself all the way forward in a very slow and controlled manner, bend your knees. I might actually do this today, but we'll see how we go. So your arms are gonna start overhead. Keep the rib cage tucked in just like we checked with our posture. Hold it in. Okay, we're gonna reach up to the ceiling, nod the chin, curve forward through the spine, fold here, inhale. And exhale, curve it back down all the way through. Keep those shoulders back, just like we practiced. Again, lift up, exhale, nod the chin, curve it forward. Yes, fold it up, and curve it back down. Yeah, so modification will look like this. If you need to bend your knees, curve it on up. You know what? I feel like that's harder. So keep your legs straight if you can, and curve it up. Traditionally, there should be no momentum in your arms here. But if you really need to, just do it. It's okay. Nobody's gonna judge. Okay, now we're gonna do our half roll back with side-to-side rotations. All right. So that's this one where you lead from the pelvis, tuck it under, and especially if you have a very big low back curve, this is gonna be the move for you. So you're holding that pelvis nice and curved. Shoulders are back. We're gonna twist from side to center, side and center. Good, squeeze those knees together. Try not to let them shift. Yeah, so it's just the upper body doing this twisting for you. Whew, this is hard. Yes, and a twist and center. Squeeze those shoulders back behind you even as your arms are extended forward. Also pull that head and neck back so that your head is in line with the shoulders. I'm feeling this. Are you feeling this? Keep going. Keep breathing here, whatever breath pattern feels natural to you. Oh my God. Okay, fold over the legs, relax from there for a second, and then we're gonna move on to our side kick. So this one, I'm gonna prop myself up on my elbow. You can also, if you want to, lay down, it's up to you, but I'm gonna be here, lift up into a hover, flex the foot, and then keep this engaged. Don't let this happen, because that's bad. Lock it in. Ready? We're gonna pulse forward, forward, point the toes, swing it back. As far back as you can go. We go pulse, pulse, and swing it back. Yep, and if it doesn't go that big, that's okay. Just keep your foot flexed and pointed and do the general motion, and it'll get better as you keep doing this. So pulse, pulse, and point. We go pulse, pulse, and point. You wanna get your hip to extend, so keep your butt engaged and let your leg go behind your body as much as you can. Pulse, pulse, and swing. Good, all right. I forgot to say on that side, keep your rib cage engaged. Hopefully you were doing that. Let's do that on the other side though, just to get that good habit in our bodies. Okay, here we go. Lock that shoulder in place. You do not want this, seriously. Lock it in. Okay, now we're here, tuck in the rib cage, lifting that leg into a hover, flex your foot. Are we ready? Yeah, we go pulse, pulse. Ooh, this side is tighter for me today. Good, we go pulse, pulse, swing it back. Turn on your butt as you lift, or as you extend the leg back. Pulse, pulse, and swing. Open up the chest, pulse, pulse, and swing. Beautiful, we go pulse, pulse, and swing. Yep, just breathe, however feels natural to you. Good, and my butt is feeling it. Are you feeling it? Good, and swing. Last one. Ah, okay, relax. Now we're gonna do our 100 pulses, 4 on each side. Okay, that's this one. I forgot that I did this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we're doing. Find that neutral position, don't let this happen, right? Tuck in the ribs, a little bit of a curve, but not too much, just like we talked about in the beginning. We go 1, 2, 3, you know what? It's this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So opposite hand goes on the outside of your bent knee. And if you started with the other way, just continue with it. It's gonna do the same for your core. Just breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And switch, 2, 3, 4, relax it. Ah, okay, relax from there. Nice job. Okay, next is our leg pull front prep with our hand lifts. So you're on all fours. Okay, you're on all fours, and we're going to do a little extension of the arm and lift it up while your knees are hovering. This is actually gonna kill me. Okay, get ready. We go for 1 and a switch. Perfect, you're in that nice subtle hover. If the arms overhead is too much, just do a little lift of the hands, or just hold this position right here. Up to you, wherever you are today. Yep, tucking in the rib cage. I'm sweating. Are you sweating? This is the point at which I'm like, oh crap, this is actually a workout. And lift, and lift. Keep your hips as square to the front as possible. Beautiful, keep it up. Oh, we're done. Okay, relax. Perfect timing because I was about to collapse. Okay, now we're gonna do our tiger bounces. Yes, so this is the one that is great for your fascia. You're here on all fours. You're gonna do a curve and step it out. Curve and step, and it's gonna be a bounce. So you're kind of bouncing your knee in and out. Fascia loves to bounce. Okay, here we go. Curve and out. Curve and out. Your knees are gonna stay bent for the most part, so make sure not to extend your feet out too far. Good. Curve. Yeah, this is actually killer. Keep your head back though. Check in with your head for real. Don't let it drop. Good. And curve. Because that is another posture thing we've got to work on. Keeping that head back. Good. Curve. And in. Are we done yet? Woo! Okay. Thank goodness. Relax. We got 25 seconds. Okay, now is our Swan Dive. Beautiful. I'm glad I put this here. So make sure your feet are extended out behind you. Your butt is turned on. Okay, we're gonna lift into a hover. And then we're gonna let your legs kick you up and release. Go. And hinge. Or not hinge, but rock forward and back. Forward and back. So in order to do this, you gotta engage your butt super well. You can also, if that's too much, just do this. Lift up the chest. But if you wanna go crazy, lift up the legs behind you too. Oh my God, lift and lift. Squeeze your butt, everything is on. Even your shoulders, keep them down. Keep that head pulled back as well. Yep, oh my God. Okay, now is our obliques. Okay, obliques. This is a hard one, guys. Happy Monday, right? Okay, so we're here, tabletop. Here we go. We're gonna go opposite knee, opposite leg. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Perfect. Inhale, keep your shoulders wide, okay? Even if that means that you don't go as far forward, just keep your elbows wide, head is back. You do not want to crunch your neck. Leave space underneath your neck and kind of lengthen from the back of your head up towards the ceiling. Yep. There we go. Keep going. Nice. We're almost done, hopefully. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Now, we're gonna do knee twist jumps. But before we do that, we're gonna do a head hold. Change of plans. Executive decision. Okay. So, you're on all fours, and we're not even gonna move at all. You're just gonna look down at the floor. Keep the shoulders pushed out. Pull the head back. Just hold this position right here. So keep that head pulled back. It's kind of like if you have a low bun and you have a string attached to your low bun and you're pulling it up to lengthen the back of your neck. Or you can also think of when you pick up a kitten from the scruff, just pull it back just like that. Keep the ribcage tucked in. Your core is also on. Make sure that the belly button is not drooping forward. Yeah, so your body should be engaged, even though this is not necessarily an exercise. Just keep breathing and relax. Okay, did you feel the muscles that are kind of holding your head back in place? It's the front and the back of the neck. So, yeah, just think about that. Now we're gonna do our knee twist jumps. Okay, so we've done this before for our fascial workout. And we're going to hover and then twist side to side, just like that. Okay, pull the head back, just like we practiced. Head is back, twist, head back, keep it. Good. You can bounce your knees or bounce your feet off the floor if that feels okay, or you can just do a little rotation. Oh my goodness, shoulders are dying, shoulders are dying. Pull the head back. I'm gonna keep reminding you. Perfect, lock those abs in. This is hard. Keep going, guys. Jeez. Keep it up. Okay, there we go. Relax for a second or for 25 seconds. I'm just gonna do a little stretch of my wrist just so I have that mobility. All right, we're gonna go back onto your stomach and we're doing our swimming. Okay. So this is the one where you're lifting up arms and legs, And we're pedaling or we're swimming. If this does not work for your body, just do one arm and one leg at a time and come back down. Other arm, other leg, and down. But if you want to go crazy, do this. Perfect. Squeeze your butt. Keep that head pulled back. Look straight down at the mat, guys. Straight down at the mat. Oh my God. Yep, keep it up. Keep those shoulders squeezing behind you. This is so killer. My shoulders, my arms. Oh my gosh. Okay, fold in a child's pose position. Relax from there. Okay, now we're doing our plank rollouts. Yes, we love this one. I'm gonna face this way. And this is the one where you're in a plank position. You stick your butt up into the air, curve the spine, and let your body roll out. Plank, yep, curve, and roll it out. There we go. Hinge and curve to extend. Beautiful. Hinge and curve it through. Yes, there is a move that does this motion on the reformer, and it is actually one of my favorites. Send the hips up. It is called up stretch because your butt is in the air when you stretch. There's also a down stretch, but that's not important. I mean, it's important, but anyway, keep going. Relax from here. Okay. Now we're on to our actual cool down. All right, friends. We're gonna do our prone and supine bounces. I think we've done this before together, but it's this weird one where you extend your legs and you're just bouncing from your heels, letting your whole body bounce out. And this is great for kind of getting everything nice and loosey-goosey in your back. Bend your knees, try this again. See which one you like, just continue with whichever feels better. Yep. Nice. Let's reach your arms overhead and feel those shoulders sinking in to the mat behind you as well. Should feel a little bit of fascial shearing there as well. Okay, now we're gonna flip onto your stomach. We're gonna do our pronofacial bounces. So you're looking down at the mat and we're just gonna bounce you. I know, do not judge. It feels so good. Yeah, you're getting your tissue in the front of your body, your abdomen. You can even put your, no, let's not do that. Not the boobs, but just your hips and your quads should be nicely shearing out. Perfect. All right, now, open up one knee, turn onto the side of your thigh and bounce there. This is your IT band. And the lateral part of your leg, gently bounce here. Perfect, and then let's do the other side. Same exact thing. Yep, bounce it out. This is kind of the same position you would be in if you were doing a foam roll, which is painful if you've got tight IT bands, but this is a lot more gentle. All right, now let's come up to sitting. Sitting up tall. Legs are gonna extend out. We're gonna do our saw. So you twist to one side, reach this hand, reach for the opposite side of your opposite, or the outside of the opposite leg, stack the spine, and bring it up to center. You can also use the pressure against the hand and foot to stretch even deeper into that shoulder as you twist. And then come back up, stack the spine, twist the other way. Shoulder stretch, abs are still on. There you go. Stack it up and switch. Curve through the spine, make sure your abs are firing here. Beautiful. Let's do this as our last one. There we go. Okay, now just sitting in a nice crisscross position. You're going to clasp your, or wrap your, not wrap, what is this? Do this, curve forward, and then lock your fingers, that's what I meant to say. Flip the palms up. We go 3, 2, 1, and then again, curve. Slide the shoulders forward. Yes, the same stretch that we started off with in the beginning. Now we're gonna go to the side. So go to the side, and we go for a 3, 2, 1. Other side, curve for the spine. Let your shoulders fold forward. And we go 3, 2, 1. Again, curve and flex. Yep, we go for 3, 2, 1. And again, curve it forward. All right, now we're just gonna do a nice spine stretch forward. So legs are extended out in front, have your hands in front, abs are turning on. So really make sure you're tucking that rib cage in, let your head fall forward and slide as far forward as you can go, and then stack the spine from there. Again, one last time. Yay! And we made it through our full body posture focused workout. Thank you so much for working out with me. I hope you enjoyed. If you're doing this video as part of our 28-day challenge, thank you and congrats on making it to week 2. You're doing amazing. If holding your posture correctly feels like a lot of work, I'm here to reassure you that it is gonna take a little bit of work. So fascia is what holds your muscles in place like I talked about, right? And it takes a little bit of time for it to get used to being in a new position, and it might even freak out. You might even have a little bit of slight pains going on just because you're opening up the muscles that need to be and lengthening the fascia there, allowing it to open up. And you just have to be patient with the changes that your body is making, and they'll be long lasting after that. Stay consistent, keep working out with me, and you're gonna see those changes in your body. Thank you again, and I love you so much. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.